Okay, call the Board of Appeals, October 27th, Village of North Hills meeting to order. I'd like to read a statement prior to the meeting. In accordance with the current executive orders of the governor, the Board of Appeals is permitted to meet in person and to permit public attendance at the meeting, subject to limitations. The Board of Appeals is holding this meeting in person, and the public is permitted to attend. As an accommodation to those members of the public who have health and safety concerns related to COVID-19, the public also may hear the meeting on the Village of North Hills YouTube channel. The link to the YouTube channel can be found on the homepage of the village website, www.villagenorthhills.com. In accordance with the open meeting law, the public has the right to be heard on agenda items which are public hearings. On all other matters, the public does not have the right to comment on agenda items unless authorized by the rules of the board. Interested members of the public who wish to provide comments on an agenda item or public hearing may do so in person or through the written chat section on the village YouTube channel. Comments may also be provided via email during the meeting to village administrator at villagenorthhills.com. The deputy clerk will now call the roll for attendance at this meeting by members of the board and relevant village staff. After the call of the roll, a quorum of the board is in attendance, and we can begin the business of this meeting.
This is Deputy Clerk Treasurer Wendy Russo. I will now call the roll. Chairman Douglas Weigler.
Here.
Philip Goodman.
Present.
Anthony Labasco.
Here.
Bruce Spenadel.
Here.
Michael Strauss.
Here.
Howard Fox.
Here.
Ray Gaspaltro.
Here.
Village Attorney A. Thomas Levin. Building Superintendent Peter Cinquemani.
Here.
And I am here, Deputy Clerk Treasurer Wendy Russo. Chairman, we have a quorum.
Thank you, Deputy. Announcements. Next scheduled meeting would be November the 24th, followed by the meeting of December 22nd. Deputy, do you have any other announcements?
No, I do not.
On the agenda this evening for board discussion is application 16-10 ZAEX. Application of 600 Community Grantor Trust, 600 Community Drive, Manhasset, New York, pursuant to Village Code 215-46B, to amend the conditions of a prior approval of the Board of Appeals, A, further extending the time for the applicant to obtain all required approvals. Premises are designated as Section 3, Block E, Lot 185 of the Nassau County Land and Tax Map. To my understanding, our first question is if this board wishes to discuss this as a board discussion, or if they wish this to be sent to the next board meeting and schedule a public hearing. Is that correct, Councilor?
Well, the board did reserve in its previous decisions the right to give extensions without a hearing, but you can have a hearing if you wish. So you're correct. Those are the options.
Thank you. So is there any discussion on that? Then I would accept a motion that we address this this extension through a board discussion and not require a public hearing.
I'll make a motion that we extend the discussion at the board level and not require a public hearing.
All right, motion is made by Phil Goodman,
I'll second.
seconded by Michael Strauss. Any discussion on the motion? Then a roll call, all in favor of the motion to handle this through a board discussion without a public hearing, please raise your hand. It is unanimous. 5,
Yes, but, correct, because we have to postpone them, so the alternate and that was.
that is correct. It is 5-0 to address this tonight at the board level. Gentlemen, we've all received a letter dated September 4th requesting an extension until March 29th, 2021. Reasoning given basically is due to the inability to get the job done because of COVID-19. Is there any discussion on the request?
I think it's a legitimate, reason to grant the extension to the applicant. Certainly, something they can control. And, sign of the time, unfortunately.
I agree.
Does someone wish to make a motion to extend the application until March 29th, 2021?
I'll make a motion to extend the application.
Mr. Strauss makes the motion. Is there a second? Bruce, seconds it. Any further conversation? Then, all in favor of granting the extension to March 29th, please raise your hand. It is unanimous, 5-0. Is there any other business to be discussed this evening? Then, I will accept the motion to adjourn the Board of Appeals meeting of October 27th.
I make a motion to adjourn the October 27th meeting.
Mr. Lodasco makes the motion. Is there a second?
I'll second.
Mr. Goodman seconds it. All in favor?
Aye.
It is unanimous. Mr. Levin, you have a wonderful evening.
Thank you all, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Tom.